So dear friends, how's life treating you? I hope you're enjoying every bit of this last darkness that is enveloping some of the politicians, some of the judges, some of the legal system, and actually everybody in the banking and financial system. Well, today's little chat is about legislature. Question and title goes like this: how and where you can legislate a morality and integrity. Meaning, is there any court, America, Europe, the Hague court, that they can actually legislate a morality or integrity of the actions or non-actions of certain people, leaders, military guys, spies, secret associations, CIAs, FBIs, alphabet soup, hidden agencies, MI6, MI7, MI8, MI9, CIA 1 to 9. So, who and where these creatures found a legislation that it's appropriate or it's allowed to spy on anybody? But I'm talking anybody. Even if it's in a bad, call it intent, in some other country, who allowed them to go in Germany, in the midst of Frankfurt and in Croatia, in the midst of Zagreb, to build the biggest spy centers, and not telling anybody of these common people in these countries, Germans or Croatians, what these dudes are doing. Is this moral? What these judge from Hawaii decided to bring down Trump's executive order. Second one, watered down one. It's not even legal, and not even talking about that it's not moral, his actions to preventing or to trying to prevent president to protect its own household. He's not going to attack anybody around. He's actually simply protecting American soil. I mean, are you mad? These legal entities who sits in some kind of black robes, like a crows before the deadly blow. I mean, morality as such doesn't exist in these actions. Morality on the court doesn't exist whatsoever. Integrity of one's decision that they don't want to do harm to anybody else, but if somebody is attacking its own country, they absolutely have a right, moral and legal right to protect it. So what Trump was doing, it's just pulling you out and weeding you out to see who's going to act or react on his very, very moral decisions. And besides all this, it's absolutely legal. So don't really be surprised when these judges become imprisoned judges, because none of them were elected by the people. They were placed by previous administration. In last 8 years, what Obama did was just abomination of legal system. The only non-lawyer in president's, let's say, lineup is Trump. The rest were just lawyers who wanna control and instigate their own understanding of the law and governance of the people through the very fake law were the old presidents. I'm not really sure previous ones, let's say in 18th century, did they really have these kind of titles, but to me, law is created among two people. Contracts are created between two people. You cannot bring a third party or fourth party that will legislate what you've done wrong, let's say, as per contract that was created by another non-human entity, like the corporation or a legal entity, LLP. So morality as such is absolutely crucial in every conversation about, like, media is talking about what Trump did. Is this legal? Is this illegal? Why these judges daring to bring this down? Who cares? He is just by this signing his own demise. Obviously it will be so public demise, otherwise he will just go in obscurity as he never was. How I judge, or in a previous executive order of Trump, these two judges that raised like such a ridiculous claim that none of the people, that all of the people outside of the America have right on the legal issues within the America. So they have to claim you've been hurting me because I'm Muslim and you don't let me in America. Who cares? If you are not American, you don't have to do anything of it. You can send hordes of people before you and they all get cards, you don't. And even if you have a card and you show that you are criminally charged in your country or in America, you absolutely have no place to be there anymore. You'll be jailed or you'll be expelled if you're not legally in this country. Or to this perspective, in any country, Europe is screwed. It's dead in the water. With Schengen open borders or visas, or there's no visas, they cannot protect, which is done very much on purpose, any of their integrity. They cannot protect hordes of invasive, actually hooligans, who are coming from doesn't matter, through Italy, through Croatia, through any of these borderline European countries, and they're just flooding the Europe. Not because there'll be a better life that they have already. They don't care about it. They're just scared to disrupt the legality of the existence of German people within the Germany, or Croatian people within Croatia, or any of the European nations. And if Merkel don't see this as a biggest threat to sovereignty of the German people, she is absolutely guilty as hell. She has to be charged for dehumanizing German ability to live freely, because now they are terrorized by the terrorists, the refugee terrorists. These are the abusers of very purposefully done weak borders and weak legal accommodations to disrupt, to upset to make their way of living and their way of approaching to life. Do they want to wear burqas or covered all the way? Let it be in some other country. They cannot bring their Sharia laws inside the very civilized and open societies. But we have to find a line. What does it mean, open society, with open borders, with the open approach? You don't have to help Syrians or Iraqis or whoever you think that are coming in, Ethiopians. Stop attacking them, stop bombing them, and let them deal with their own problems over there. Period. Don't play a devil's advocate in this, that you are pretending you're serving a higher good by helping 1 million refugees. That you, as let's say NATO or United Nations military force, go in and try to instigate the justice in completely unknown country against some kind of tyrant that you present them as a tyrant. It was day in, day out. Milosevic in Serbia was presented as a tyrant, even put in The Hague, and they cannot do anything against him, so I have to kill him inside the jail. For Saddam Hussein, they could not even bring him, let's say, to this fake law in The Hague, so they killed him right on the spot inside his own country. And now you're telling me that this game is not on purpose, to bringing a mass of invaders. These creatures are invading your sovereignty. What Trump is doing is just protecting the sovereignty of the United States. So all of these judges, legislature bringers, whatever, the court, 9 court circus, 4th left court, Supreme Court, they will be responsible for their own actions and for their own decisions. First of all, they were never elected by the people. They were never elected by the merits from previous doings. They were just politically placed pawns to support whatever. Now, what is next? Trump will arrest you guys. Simple as this. Because he has a full load of proofs of your action, shows it all. And you cannot hide behind, this is legal, this is, I'm making a decision. You are not there to make any kind of fucking judgment against people of America. You cannot. I mean, you can pretend that you have some power, but morally, you are nothing. Integrally, you are zero. Humanely, you are not. So, what to do? Raise your voice. Support Trump. Ask him to make absolutely bulletproof actions against these creatures who are preventing him to do his work. Support him. Go public on this main fucking stupid stream media and tell what you think. It will come out. Tell on your videos if you dare to make it. Many are coming, and I'm absolutely grateful, but I'm not talking about Julian Assange of this world. I'm talking about you, me, an average nobody who dares to come out and say that he and I see this. You, he, she, say it. Say it out loud. And don't be afraid for your little puny butt. It'll be supported by the power and the strength that Trump has, and support of Prime Creator. I think he's joking when he talks about God. God is watching over him. Absolutely true. And you will know very soon why he's so confident in this.